Hi, and welcome to another episode of What's the Dish? Today's dish, braised artichokes with garlic butter, to die for. Absolutely one of my most favorite spring vegetables, late spring, early summer vegetables that you can ever possibly imagine. Absolutely delicious. But artichokes can be rather intimidating. They kind of look like, a medieval club of some sort. But what we're going to do is we're going to break this down a little bit and make it more familiar to you. All right. First thing you have to do, when you're looking for an artichoke, you want to look for definitely a purplish hue near the base. Nice, bright leaves, not too dried out. Now there are some stickers on the ends of the artichokes that you have to watch out for. And the way I tackle that is by using a pair of scissors. And all you're going to do is you're going to trim around the bottom, I would say about the bottom third, and then we're going to cut through the top part with the knife all the way through to expose the choke. And I'll show you what a choke looks like. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, this does take a little bit of time, but it's going to be well worth the effort. All right, so you can see I trimmed around the edges, and I'm going to take the base parts here, and I'm just going to trim or just pull them off, okay, to help expose more of this stem end. And sometimes artichokes don't have a stem end. You can also find baby artichokes this time of year, which are also really, really nice. And some of them haven't had the choke. The choke hasn't really come to its fruition yet. So you won't have to worry about cutting that out. All right, so we're going to continue to take our pair of scissors here, and we're going to cut through some of these tips here. And if you, again, if you're intimidated by the stickers here, because sometimes you will get stuck, you can always use a pair of gloves when you do this. And there's notably some stickers on here. Okay. The other thing you want to do is you want to trim the base part to expose the tenderness of that stem. And you're just going to trim this away. Okay. Now the stem, inside the stem here, after you peel this exterior skin away, is very tender. Okay. And what we're going to do then is we're going to take our knife, move some of our artichoke remnants out of the way, and we're just going to slice through the top all the way down. You want to use a very sharp knife when you do that. And if there's any other tops that you didn't hit while cutting with the knife, you can always just use your scissors to take care of that. Now, there's a couple ways to go about this. You can spread away some of these leaves here to expose, there's a purple area in the center there, you can see. Underneath that is the choke. Okay, what we're going to do with this recipe to make it easier for us to tackle that is we're going to take it and we're going to cut right through the center of the stem, right through, all the way through. And as you could probably see, if we can get a tight shot, you could probably see this fiber? Looks like hair. Okay, that's called the choke. Okay, that's what you don't want to eat. So the best way to get that out is by taking a paring knife and just cutting it out. Okay, so you're going to take a paring knife, and again, you're going to be cutting towards yourself, so very rarely are you going to be cutting towards yourself, and you want to take all that hair out of there. Okay, you could use a spoon if you'd like to as well, but I like using a knife, and then what I like to do is take the first couple of pieces of the leaves here and just pull that out to expose a nice cavity. See a nice cavity, and then there's some hair in there still, but we can just pull that away. Use a sharp knife and it comes away. Now this is a great for if you wanted to bake this and you wanted to stuff it. Would be really, really great to do that. Again, we're just going to braise this, and it'll be just as delicious. And what has a tendency to happen is this type of vegetable has a tendency to turn a little bit on the brown side. Okay, we're going to have to put it in acidulated water, which is water and lemon juice or water and vinegar, and we're going to plunge it into the water and vinegar that I have right over here. And what will happen is it'll keep it white. Okay, it won't turn colors. It won't turn that yucky brown color that we see with our bananas and our other fruits. Okay, we're going to do the same thing over here. Clean this up. And pull this out, and you can see that came out relatively cleanly. Okay, nice and clean. Again, you want to make sure that it gets submerged and tossed in that acidulated water. And then we have another globe artichoke here that I'm going to continue to break down. Okay, once again, if you get the smaller ones are a little easier. You won't have to do so much maintenance. Okay, so we're going to continue to break this down. I think it's important to see this process because sometimes things that are hard to get to are worth the effort to actually get to that point. Okay, really, really important to take the time to see how things are prepared. And don't be intimidated by the artichoke. Don't walk by it. People walk by it, they don't take it. I'm probably one of the few that actually grabs it from the store. Okay, once again, we're going to continue to peel down the side, clean that top part off. And we'll continue to clean our artichoke up here. Okay. And I'm going to slice down. I'm going to continue cleaning my artichoke. When we come back from our break, we're going to start to braise our great, great artichokes. Come back again real soon.